Imagine Africa planting 100 billion trees across 11 countries. It sounds like the planet's problems are solved, right? But here's the surprising truth. Even with projects as massive as Africa's Great Green Wall, planting trees in places like Australia still matters deeply. Because local trees do what no forest on the other side of the world can do. They protect our land, safeguard our wildlife, and make our communities part of the solution. So why should we plant trees here at home if Africa is already planting so many? Let's break it down. First, trees protect the land they're planted on. In Australia, reforestation prevents erosion after droughts, farming, and bushfires. Native trees hold the soil together, keep moisture in, and stop our precious topsoil from disappearing. Think of them as natural infrastructure, just like dams or roads, but built by nature itself. Second, wildlife can't relocate to Africa. A baobab tree in Senegal won't keep koalas, wombats, or platypuses alive. Every ecosystem has its own species, and they depend on local habitats. By planting trees in Australia, we're not just fighting climate change, we're keeping native animals alive. Third, reforestation builds a culture of stewardship. When people plant trees in their own towns and backyards, it changes how we see the natural world. It revives the respect once known as bush culture in Australia. And when care for the environment is part of everyday life, that culture gets passed on for generations. Fourth, climate change is global, so solutions must be too. Yes, Africa's Great Green Wall is an incredible carbon sink. But climate change doesn't respect borders. Every tree in every region counts. A eucalyptus in Victoria absorbs carbon just as surely as an acacia in Nigeria. Together, they make the planet more resilient. And finally, it's not either slash or it's all of us everywhere. If your neighbor starts a community garden, do you stop growing food in your own backyard? Of course not. You keep going because their success doesn't replace your effort, it multiplies it. The same is true with trees. Africa's planting is historic, but it's not a reason to sit back. It's a call to action for the rest of us. So yes, keep planting in Australia. And in Canada, Denmark, Brazil, everywhere. Whether it's one tree in your backyard, a project in rural Queensland, or supporting reforestation through reforestationaction.org, you're part of the global solution. Because the world doesn't need just one wall of trees. It needs billions of roots, millions of hands, and thousands of local efforts working together. Let's not wait for someone else to fix it. Let's plant the future right where we stand.